You started your company to lead it, but somewhere along the way, you found yourself spending half your week acting as a full-time bookkeeper. It's easy to rationalize the extra hours. When you're sitting on the fence about outsourcing, grinding through the ledgers yourself feels like a clever way to keep overhead low. But then another 30 days go by, and you get the exact same message from your operations. The raw data piles up, the hours evaporate, and the entire cycle of manual data entry starts over. Delaying this transition comes at a steep price. Every hour spent reconciling accounts is an hour pulled directly away from actual strategic planning. That theoretical cost hits the calendar hard when the weekend disappears. You know the exact scenario. It's Sunday night, the house is quiet, and you are desperately trying to drag raw numbers into spreadsheets so Monday morning doesn't collapse.
Because this work is entirely reactive, you are stuck staring backward at what happened last month. You have zero bandwidth to plan for the week that starts in a few hours. And those Sunday evenings are expensive. You are trading high-level growth strategy for basic menial data entry. Surviving the weekend in a spreadsheet means you start the work week playing defense instead of offense. That initial friction on Sunday doesn't stay confined to the weekend. By the middle of the month, those small delays start to compound. On an operational timeline, delayed manual inputs violently collide with rigid payroll deadlines, resulting in incredibly stressful commission runs. And these fractured workflows all crash into the same wall. After weeks of unverified entry, the inevitable month-end headaches arrive. This creates operational drag, a condition where internal friction and manual processes physically slow down a company's momentum as it tries to scale up. Your monthly time audit is revealing a fragile foundation. When you constantly build on top of rushed manual data, the entire system becomes highly vulnerable to costly errors. Losing your weekends to manual entry is painful, but the loss of time hides a much sharper danger: the loss of clarity. Look at this growth chart. When leadership is forced to make critical, high-stakes decisions without real data, the clear picture simply dissolves. Without accurate, reliable numbers at month-end, you are flying blind. You end up betting the future of the company on gut instinct instead of financial reality. AccountTech's full-service accounting acts as the circuit breaker for this exact cycle of bad data and high stress. By handing the manual burden over to a dedicated team of experts, you bypass that grueling month-end timeline entirely. Outsourcing your bookkeeping buys you the exact financial intelligence required to safely steer the business and scale up. The operational reality of an AccountTech client looks completely different. The daily workflow is entirely untethered from manual entry. The frantic Sunday nights are reclaimed. The crisis points at the end of the month transform into quiet, organized strategic check-ins. Armed with reliable numbers, your company steps out of the reactive spreadsheet era and enters a proactive strategy phase. You drop the role of historical record keeper and resume your actual job, architecting the future of your business. Another 30 days have already slipped by. The cycle hasn't stopped on its own, and this progress bar shows our window is closing. Summer is rapidly approaching, creating a hard, natural inflection point for your business cycle. You have a strict choice to make right now. Keep suffering through the headaches, or finally stop doing the books. Stop trying to manage spreadsheets. Start running your business. Schedule your free demo today